Well, I guess I decided to do this critical learning journal thing as a sort of a, I wouldn't really want to call it a webcast, maybe a video blog or something. And I guess I'll start with this first one just by sort of laying out my feelings about the first day and the first class and so on and so forth. And I'll probably, over time talk about some of the readings I've done and, feelings on other classes and so on, and maybe projects that are going on in the class and so on and so forth. So the first couple are probably going to be pretty boring, but I'm hoping to be able to integrate maybe a little bit more content, I suppose, over time. So I guess some of my feelings about the first day is I was apprehensive walking in. I just finished, 3 years of being a graduate student, and it's a strange feeling to come back to undergrad work. And sorry, I tend to fidget when I do things like this, but hey, it just adds to the character, right? Anyways, and it's weird to go backwards into undergrad studies again. That being said, after the class was halfway through, I was feeling a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more at ease, I guess, with what was expected in the class. And because that was one of the major things, is okay, well, what's expected in education in the University of Regina, all of my other education experiences at the University of Saskatchewan, including my undergrad work. So I mean, it's a new experience all around for me, and I'm looking forward to it, but it's also an apprehensive feeling too. I guess this environmental class, environment is something that I've thought a lot about. It impacted my project as a master's student very heavily, and so I don't come into an environmental class without any knowledge of the environment. I think I was maybe a little bit surprised about maybe the level of the social aspects of environmental education. I come from a fairly heavy science background, and so even though I have done some social science work, history and political science and so on and so forth, it's not really my strong suit. So I'm finding it challenging, I guess, so far in terms of that. And I think those are some of the big things I came away with on the first day, and I think I'll let that stand as my first video blog. Hopefully over the next few weeks we'll get a better understanding of what's expected from us in terms of this evaluation, and hopefully I'll be able to tailor future entries to that. So I guess I'll sign off for now.